Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Slice. No, thank you, thank you. Please sit down, stop clapping. No, no, thank you. Yes, I did get both predictions right for the semifinals. We have Del Potro versus Djokovic, just like the Slice predicted. So we're going to talk about how we got here and what I'm predicting for the final in this blockbuster U.S. Open final of 2018 between definitely the two best players of this tournament.
Welcome to the Slice.
Welcome to the Slice.
Well, folks, thanks for coming back to the Slice and tuning in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And if you think deep down in your heart that you might want to support the Slice and support independent journalism, click the link in the bio to donate $1, $2, or $5 a month to help us keep making these videos better and getting more interviews with pros, etc., etc. Thank you. I love you. So, the U.S. Open final is going to be played between Juan Del Potro and Novak Djokovic. And why? Well, they both stepped up big time in their semifinals. Del Potro definitely got helped, obviously, by Nadal, unfortunately having to retire due to a knee injury. But he was looking absolutely stellar in that match before that he came up to that. And who knows, he might have won anyways. But, at the end of the match, he did technically win. But obviously sucks to see Nadal go out. But the way he was hitting in that match was inspiring. And it was the exact same way that he was hitting before the match. And it's the reason why I picked him to win that match. So, and Djokovic came through Nishikori, I would say pretty easily. What do you think? Not too much of a hassle there. He looked so pruned up and just timed up perfectly. He was so on balance, it seemed like, for every shot Nishikori was hitting, and Nishikori really had nothing to hurt Djokovic with. So Djokovic rolled in that one pretty easily. That's what I saw, at least today. So we got Del Po, who's been hitting massive all week. Like I said, coming into the semifinals, I think he's been playing the actual best tennis of anyone so far. Versus Djokovic, who's had a fairly easy route to the final, including Nishikori. He didn't seem to have too much trouble with him, but Nishikori is definitely the best player he played. But Djokovic is looking just like a well-oiled machine out there, being perfectly on balance for every shot. So I think this is going to be a great final. And if it isn't, I'm going to be disappointed. Because I think that these two styles are going to match up amazingly. Del Potro is going to be cranking the ball like he has all tournament, and Djokovic is going to be defending like he has been for about a decade now, absolutely running down everything, making Del Potro hit more balls than he wants to. But I think Del Potro can hit all of these balls because he's just seems like unrelenting. He hasn't seemed tired at all, even though Federer and even Djokovic have complained and Nadal about the heat and humidity. Del Potro, who's typically not been the most fit guy on tour, doesn't seem to have had a problem with it. So, in a perfect world, the way I see this match going is Del Potro playing huge and playing aggressive, and Djokovic playing great defense and making him hit shot after shot. And I think that if they're both playing well, which I hope they do, this match could go to 5 sets. We could see a lot of different things happen, and it's going to ebb and flow. What I'm predicting is going to happen, I think that Del Potro is going to set the tone for this match. If Del Potro can play his game and be aggressive and not overplay, because Djokovic is going to get more balls back probably than Nadal did because he's moving better, and then better than anyone else that he's played because Djokovic is probably maybe the best defender of all time. If he can play within himself and just keep hitting another shot, his backhand's looking good, his forehand's looking good, I think he can take it to Djokovic. And I'm not sure if Djokovic is going to be prepared for it because he hasn't played anybody that hits the ball anywhere near Del Potro is this tournament. So the way that Djokovic, I think, can affect Del Potro is by playing a bit more aggressive than he's played this tournament to take away time from Del Potro so you can't just set up and clobber these balls like he has been. Like some of the forehands Del Potro's hit this tournament, oh my goodness. Like it scares the commentators. They're like, oh, there it is. Or like, oh my goodness. They're just freaked out. They're like, that's not right. It's almost like one of those Nick Kyrgios shots where it's kind of a joke, but that's just Del Potro's forehand when he really leans into it. So, what do you guys think is going to come out? I want to hear your predictions. I know you'll give them anyways. Djokovic or Del Potro. I'm kind of leaning Del Potro, but it's obviously not a very big leaning. But just the way he's been hitting the ball, I see something special. I think he's got something special in that Argentine spirit. He's got all his supporters up in that box. I know you've probably seen them if you've been watching the matches, going nuts, screaming. It kind of seems like a bit of a soccer match in there. So we basically have Argentina versus Serbia. And in the soccer world, I'm pretty sure Argentina would win that. You see, Del Potro's crushing the ball and hitting the ball super well, but he's also moving really well. He's coming forward at the right times and volleying and he just seems like he's playing inspired tennis, and he's playing the best maybe he's ever played. So I think that is the way he's coming into this match right now. I just feel like he's got something up his sleeve, and we're going to see how that matches up against what Djokovic can bring to the table. Obviously, today he looked unbelievably good, and it's going to be a bit of a different animal, though, playing Del Potro, and we're going to see how it works out. Another thing Del Potro has been doing super well this tournament is hitting a very high percentage of first serves in. It's around 70%, I heard Darren Cahill say earlier today, another guy we got to get on the show. 70% first serves in when you have one of the best serves on tour is a big deal. And Djokovic, though, is the best returner of all time. So we're going to see how that matches up. There's so many small games or matches or battles within this match, and we're going to have to wait to see which ones play out which and whose cards are going to fall right on the table. And I'm choosing the Tandil Tiger. Is that what they call it? The Tandil Tower. The man from Tandil, Argentina, to take the U.S. Open and win his second U.S. Open ever. And I just think that's what's going to go down. I don't know. But Djokovic, the Joker, could obviously spoil my prediction again because he is one of the all-time greats. He might be the GOAT in any given day, and we're going to see what happens. But I absolutely cannot wait. It's going to be an absolute banger, and I want to hear your predictions down in the comment section. So let's get to it, and stay tuned for after the U.S. Open Men's Final for a reaction video to what happened. But tomorrow, we have Naomi Osaka versus Serena Williams. And like I said I kind of already made a preview for it after last night's semifinals. I don't know who's going to win this, honestly, but I'm kind of hoping for Osaka. I think it'd be cool just because I think I like her more than I like Serena Williams, but that's just a preference. It'd obviously be sick for Serena Williams right there to win as well. We got Djokovic. People comment on the pictures in here. We got Serena Williams, Djokovic. We got Nadal. Nadal fans are saying, oh, you're a Nadal hater. He's only a small little thing. Yeah, whatever. We got Federer, Borg McEnroe, Steffi Graf, and another one of Fed. It's kind of blurred out. Anyways, that's the studio. Do you think I should change anything in here? Anyways, I'm getting boring right now. You guys probably don't care about that. What you do care about is this U.S. Open Men's Final. Del Potro, I think, is going to take it, but we're going to see what's happened. Thanks for tuning into the show, folks, and we'll see you next time. Hey, folks, if you like watching sick videos, why don't you click on this one where I interview Dan Evans, the bad boy of tennis, on his cocaine suspension and how he's looking coming back. He just won a challenger that I was at, and he's looking pretty good, and I miss that dude, so check it out.